really ridiculous argument. If you ever actually think that I was actually not typing le mot just because I actually had any idea about this, what tonality, that's not true. Because, this phone was actually somehow blocked. I could not actually download a new application. So before I even actually turned the second phone, I talked to myself, I need to download le mot juste. I said it multiple times before even I typed it. I wanted to actually download le mot juste. Please let me download it. Let me download it by saying le mot juste more than twice with absolute le mot. But I never wanted to type it because that's my habit. I don't really want to add additional article, which would actually block me from finding that should actually be there with accuracy. Because sometimes if I ever actually type them any type of articles, they actually block me from finding or ransacking this. This is my long time habit. I'm not lying. It's not for now. This is a really ridiculous argument because if you ever actually I know you guys are actually paying attention to my bathroom very seriously, whether I was actually, masturbating, then you know what, you can actually have your ears. If you cannot actually listen to this, twice clarified enunciation saying le mot juste, well, before I actually typed it, I said it. Meanwhile, this phone was already actually turned off and I was actually switching to this phone to download it. Before I actually even opened up this Play Store from Google, I said it clearly, le mot juste. Let me actually download le mot juste. I was very pissed off for blocking me artificially. So you can actually hear that. I never actually any difficulty because I know this game for so many years. Le mot juste means simply finding the right word. No, I never had any difficulty. That was not really thinking. Don't try to actually blame me because I was actually lying down. That means I was in my bed. I never wanted to type a full word because I was really pissed off. I was really kind of annoyed because I was able to find it really quickly, but they actually blocked me from downloading it. So I actually decided to type in mot juste even though I know it. It's really actually filling out the right word. It's really, like riddle. You have to actually find the right word. So I really actually said it le mot juste more than twice orally, well before I saw anything. How would you even actually dare to, at least, deny or denunciate or denounce, my deliberate choice? That's really ridiculous. If you have any idea what I said, you can actually have a closed caption transcript of what I said. I think it's really, there exists no need of dispute. Because how would I not know that if I ever actually said le mot juste, I said le mot juste. I just really wanted to have a le mot juste, please let me download it more than twice, well before I actually, finally type something. That's really a ridiculous argument. If you are not really fucking deaf, you should actually hear it, or if you don't hear it, you should actually buy your hearing aids, because I just don't feel like typing every word, because I was forced to type it once more, twice more, twice more, because, there is a little bit of unnecessary problem associated with the storage. It was really blocked artificially. This was not at all blocked. I really actually had enough capacity to download something, but artificially this was blocked unwantedly. That's really the reason I was pissed off. But I orally stated clearly, because I thought that you guys are going to actually blame me for being a Korean, not actually saying the le mot. So orally, because I was aware of the fact that you were very much paying attention to every soundbite coming from my room, especially at night. I clearly, more than twice, said that orally, because I never wanted to type everything. I was really pissed off. Because how, annoying to type something if you are lying down on the surface. Right? It's really kind of annoying. So I actually minimized in a finding procedure by trimming off, even though I clearly, went to avoid this type of suggestion. I'm like Korean, who might actually say, le mot juste, this is really different word, because I know this game for many years. Le mot juste, this is a really classical game. So I said it well before I actually obtained my access to the Play Store, well before I actually put down anything on the keypad. I said it clearly twice. Le mot juste, it was really a my mind sound. It was really a desperate plea. Oh, please let me actually download this le mot juste, please. Let me have this game, le mot juste, I said twice. Just simply I actually wanted to have this one. And I believe that if you're not really deaf, if you're not really, hearing impaired, you can easily listen to it. Or otherwise, I recommend you to purchase hearing aids.